Namaste, mijos y mijas. Thanks for joining us again this week.
Welcome. We have our diffuser going and we're ready to share with you Essential Chakras 101. And this week we're going to be focusing on the heart chakra.
Yes. And so let me just start sharing the presentation. This week we do have a what I would say is my favorite chakra of them all, which is the heart chakra. So you should be able to start seeing my screen. And like we said, today is the heart chakra. And so once again, little introduction for those of you who are joining us for the first time. I am here today with my wonderful friend, Rachel Steigar, who's a social media guru, creative aromatherapist, and not only a young living independent distributor, but basically the lovely lady who got me into essential oils with Young Living.
Awesome. And this is Alona. She's a holistic health coach and a color reader, and also a Young Living independent distributor, and one of my stars on my team.
Woohoo! Well, we are so excited that you're joining us or watching this later on in YouTube. And so, like always, we're going to get metaphysical, guys and ladies. So very quick review, once again, in case this is your first time catching us. The reason we're doing this is because there's so many things that are tied to our energy. And if you've ever watched What the Bleep Do We Know, it's a great movie. It's a great documentary on quantum physics. Basically, quantum physicists basically showed that the atom, which is the basic building block of life, is nothing more than a highly concentrated thought. Our thoughts affect our energy can be measured, and anything that enters our perception can affect our frequency. So what we're doing here is presenting you with opportunities and tools that'll help you raise your vibes, raise your vibrational frequency. Rachel, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, we're going to basically show you guys how to, I guess, just take a better look at your body. You know, I was talking to this one woman the other day, and we were talking about your thyroid, and she knew someone who's on thyroid medicine who didn't even know where her thyroid was.
Oh, wow.
And it just shows how out of touch we are with our body. So we want to take you guys a step back and help you guys get back in touch with your body and learn more about yourself and learn how to maybe look at things from a different perspective rather than just treating the symptoms.
Excellent. Thanks, Rachel. So we're gonna raise our vibes. So last week, we went over the different chakras, where they're located, the colors that are associated with, and what it means to have chakras that are in balance and why it's important. And today what I wanted to go over really quick before we go over the heart chakra specifically are every chakra. So you'll see these symbols. These are beautiful Sanskrit symbols that are attached to each chakra. There are each color associated with each chakra, but each symbol or each chakra also has a Sanskrit name. So I apologize in advance to the universe if I've mispronounced it, but I wanted everyone at least to hear the Sanskrit name and hear what the Sanskrit word for each chakra means. So starting from the base, from the bottom, that red chakra, the root chakra, in Sanskrit is Muladhara, which means root or support. So it's really, perfect and fitting that it's called the root chakra, because where it's located, it is our support, is where, remember, where we create or where we get that energy for physical survival. Moving on to the one further up is the navel or the sacral chakra, and the Sanskrit name is Svadhisthana, and what it means is sweetness. And obviously, because of the color orange, people think of orange as the sweetness of an orange, but this is also where the sweetness of life happens. This is where our reproductive system is. This is where our creative energy comes in. So it's really cool to keep that in mind, that even the Sanskrit name has something really special that's associated with these chakras. The third chakra, or the solar plexus, the gold one, its Sanskrit name is Manipura, and it means a lustrous gem. And if you could see where it's located, remember, this is your power center. This is where your confidence and your personal power comes from. And when it's being really bright and it's in balance, it's golden like a beautiful gem. So definitely very important chakra when it comes to personal power. The fourth one, which is the heart chakra, which we'll be speaking about today, is Anahata. And what I love about this one, it means unstruck or unhurt. This is where we create these feelings of love and compassion. So Anahata, meaning unstruck, basically unwounded, is what I want you to remember when we think of the heart chakra. Moving up to the throat, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, is Vishuddha, and what it means is purification. And we'll get into more clarifications on these upper chakras next week. Sixth chakra, which is typically found in the middle of of your forehead, also known as the third eye for some people, is Ajna. And this is the chakra and this Sanskrit name means to perceive or to know. And then your top chakra, which is found right above your head, which we know as the crown chakra in Sanskrit, is Sahasrara, which means thousandfold. So yeah, I think this is some great ways to visualize and understand get more knowledge of our chakra system. And now we'll actually get in to why we're balancing them. Just as a reminder, these are our energy centers. When they're in balance, the energies flow through us. Things will be aligned. We will be in a life of flow. If any of you know A Course in Miracles, what this brings up to me, the idea of, living a life that's full of miracles. The energy is flowing through you and things are happening the way they're supposed to. And when we're in balance, these energy centers are closed and their energy doesn't flow through us. So imbalance leads to emotional stagnation, which, according to a lot of metaphysical ideas, can lead and manifest to physical discomfort. So heart chakra. So I want to talk a little bit before we go into this specific chakra. Carolyn Myss has a great book about the chakras, and it's called The Anatomy of Spirit. And what I love is that she says that love is a powerful thing, and it has a lot of stages. So when we think about the root chakra, the tribe chakra, we're talking about loyalty and the love of shared by groups. Then when we get to the sacral chakra, we move on and we expand beyond what's outside. So this is where we start exploring, romantic relationships, love of someone else or outside of these tribes. Then when we get to the third chakra, we awaken the love of material things. So, being athletic or fashion or home or whatever that could be. And at one point in time, this is all we needed for survival when it came to love. But as humans evolved emotionally, we learned that, love is a powerful thing that can influence our biological activities, that love heals others and ourself. So this chakra, this heart chakra, when we talk about love can be found in everyone, but it's here in the heart, this center where it's kind of like the power grid for the love that happens to us, that the love that we create in this lifetime. And so this particular chakra, so you'll see emotionally, you've got love and hate, resentment and bitterness, grief and anger, self-centeredness, imbalance of loneliness and commitment, forgiveness and compassion on a positive side, as well as hope and trust. But, to kind of boil it all down, this heart chakra is where we find love for everything, for every single, this idea of the one universe love, like the love of all, but also compassion and forgiveness. So this is I would say love, forgiveness, and compassion are kind of like the key points for our heart chakra. And just like in past series that we've had. I'm going to have Rachel now help us go guide us through, scanning this area so we can see if we feel that maybe we may have an imbalance in this chakra.
Awesome. Thanks, Alona. So maybe pick one of these bullet points, see if anything resonates with you. Your heart chakra may be weak if you might feel one of these negative emotions. So take a moment, close your eyes. If you have some essential oils, you can put some essential oils in your hands and cup your nose and take some deep inhales. And just think about how you are. Think about how you approach situations and how you deal with relationships. Are you guarded and closed up? Do you rarely allow yourself to open up to others? Do you feel like you're a closed book? Are you susceptible to sabotaging your relationships with distrust and anger? Or maybe are you unable to let a situation rest because it didn't go your way? Or do you ever experience heart disorders, chest pain, asthma, allergies, circulation problems? Or do you feel clingy and needy in relationships? Are you anxious that your partner doesn't need you as much as you need them? This may be an indication that you might have a chakra imbalance. And so that's an opportunity. So we're going to show you guys a little bit more how to balance it. So now take your last deep breath. Big inhale and hold it at the top. And exhale, letting everything go.
Thanks, Rachel. So yeah, just so now that you've seen and Rachel guided us through the imbalances, we want to hear so heart, circulatory systems, lungs, shoulders, arms, ribs, diaphragm, thymus gland. All these are imbalances in the heart chakra. And so you're wondering, yeah, maybe this is me. Maybe this is where I'm imbalanced. How do you find this? Well, like in all of our chakras, there are many ways to find healing in this area. So the color is obviously green, and although I will say that green is the masculine aspect or the masculine manifestation of the heart chakra, often people think of pink as the heart chakra, and that is definitely a way to perceive it. But green in the Sanskrit and then the Indian tradition is seen as green. The stones, any green stones, literally, we're talking emeralds, we're talking green quartzes, we're talking cryoprase, we're talking green sapphires. These stones resonate with the vibration of the heart chakra and heart chakra healing. Clothes. I don't know if you noticed when you saw our faces before, but I'm wearing a hunter green sweater. I wanted to envelop myself with the heart chakra today. And obviously because the heart chakra is centered towards the top, I think of wearing tops, shirts, sweaters, necklaces that will be closer to my heart chakra to heal the energy there. Food, greens, gotta eat your greens. Think about bloodstream and if anybody knows about the alkalizing and keeping your pH balance in check. Green foods keep your bloodstream pretty clean. So very important to eat your greens for your heart chakra. And our mantra. Rachel, would you like to lead our viewers through our mantra for the heart chakra?
Yes. So, letting go and forgiving is so important to opening up your heart chakra and letting things flow. So this or any other mantra you feel comfortable with can be something that you can either repeat to yourself, you can write it down, you can keep it in your wallet, or you can put it on like your phone screen and something you can repeat to yourself whenever you feel a little off balance or a little stressed. So say, I am willing to forgive myself and others for any and all mistakes. I'm open to unconditional love and compassion. And Alona, I also want to add one more thing I just thought of. Another great way to open up your heart chakra is different yoga poses. So a good one would be the bridge. So it's when you're laying down and you have your knees bent and your feet on the floor, and you just lift up your hips. It's, you don't have to overextend it or hyperextend it. You can just do a very gentle lift of your hips, and it's a very gentle heart opener. You can Google yoga pose heart openers, and those are great poses to open up your heart.
I love it. And you just triggered my memory, Rachel. Because the other thing that we could do is also obviously read up on this subject. And since we're talking about forgiveness for this particular chakra, I once read a really great book called Radical Forgiveness. And I think reading this book and being open to its message is a great way to heal the heart chakra, especially if you feel like you're imbalanced when it comes to letting go and forgiving situations that have happened to you. Thanks, Rachel. I forgot that yoga is an amazing way to balance our chakras. So thanks for that reminder. We'll have to talk about that more next time in the next session. But for now, Rachel, let's talk about the heart chakra essential oils.
All right. So these are some of the essential oils that are recommended for the heart chakra. And also, Lona, if you want to take us off of presentation mode, I have a little display of oil.
Definitely. Let me just get to that. I'm a little slow.
That's okay. Take your time.
Hello. I think you're off of presentation mode.
Yay. We did it. Awesome. So I have my diffuser going over here. And I have some oils right here I'm going to share with you guys. So first things first, I want to first point out my diffuser, which is right on my heart chakra.
Woohoo!
So your heart chakra right here. This is your thymus. So Alona, what were we reading before? Your heart chakra is your thymus, your breastbone,
your rib cage, your lungs.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically, it's concentrated, but it's also, in this area. So this is a great way to open up your heart chakra. This is an essential oil diffuser. And basically it opens up like a locket, and inside has a little organic pad, and you can switch out the pads whenever you want. You can change the colors if you want. If you want to do a different chakra color, you can. And
green one.
Oil, yeah, I gotta get a green one. So put an oil, like I like change the oil like once a week, and it always like keeps the smell. It's awesome. And so I have a few oils here, and I want to show you guys a little 1 minute, 2 minute reset.
Oh, I love it.
Last week I talked about the Great Day protocol, and I'm going to go a little bit more in depth in that this week. So the first step is, so the oils in the Great Day protocol is valor and harmony and joy and white angelica.
I love white angelica.
Right?
One of my faves.
They're awesome. So for step 1, you take valor, and the best way to put on essential oils is to hold it about 6 inches from your hand and tip it on a 45-degree angle. If you go, too much, a couple drops might come out. So just on a little 45-degree angle, 1 drop will pop out. And valor is blue. It's the coolest oil. It's really beautiful. So put a drop of valor and rub it on your wrists, and rub your wrists together for a few seconds and just notice how you feel. So if you're go, always on the run all day, this might be a little hard to just like stop for a second and just realize how you feel. Right. But trust me, you'll feel better once you acknowledge yourself. So just take a second, just breathe, notice how you feel. This is a great way, putting your wrists together is a great way of aligning your body. And then next is harmony. I don't know if I have a drop in here. I might have to just pretend. Don't do this at home. Don't ever touch this.
Oh, don't touch the applicator tip.
Did it. I don't know if it was coming out.
Forgive you.
take a drop of harmony and put it on your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button.
Yep. Between the heart and the navel.
And if you guys missed our solar plexus webinar, we're going to be posting that. We're going to have all these archived. And then take a drop of joy and drop it.
One.
And you say you love joy?
I love joy. They say that Dr. Wayne Dyer, when he was sick, he used to put joy on his heart chakra and go to sleep with it because he said that he was marinating in joy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wouldn't you guys want to marinate in joy rather than any other negative feeling, right? Definitely better to marinate in joy. And so you take that and rub it on your heart chakra. And, you can say mantras, or you can say an affirmation, or you could just think a positive word. Oils applied with intent or with a prayer is so much more powerful.
Right. Remember, our thoughts affect our energy.
Mm-hmm. Just take a deep breath and just inhale the lovely aroma. And then you take, I think this one's almost empty too. I guess I've been doing too many great day protocols. Put 1 drop of white angelica. 1 drop. And put it in one hand and rub your hands together. And this one you use to basically give yourself a little shield. So you brush it over your head, your face, your chest, kind of like painting it about a couple inches over your body around your aura. Brush it all down the body. You don't need to actually touch your body. You're putting the oils on your aura. So you're basically creating an angelic shield, and you're going to be protected by white light throughout your day. So if you're ever going into, a crowded city, or if you're going on your commute and you want to, protect you want to have an open heart chakra, but you want to protect your shield, you want to shield yourself. So white angelica is a great way to do that.
Right. And it's really interesting because in the United States, we really don't think about protecting our auric or energy field unless you're really into this, unless you understand about energy healing or New Age or metaphysical philosophies. But Rachel, I think I heard once, I don't know, maybe you can confirm, I think I once heard that it's like the #1 seller in Japan. And that's a culture that, is very aware of things like energy healing and the idea that we must protect our auras and the energy around us.
What angelica is?
I once heard that's like #1 seller in Japan.
Ooh, yeah, and don't feel like you have to be an expert on this stuff to just try it out.
Yeah.
I like to tell people they work whether you believe in it or not, so just give it a try.
And if not, they smell really good. They're just like beautiful scents, and it's natural and it's not toxic.
Exactly, yeah. And if anything you take away from tonight, it makes you feel good. Right? Yeah. And I have a couple more tips about when you're using the oil. So some that I have here that I recommend for the heart chakra is I have geranium, forgiveness, rose oil. Yeah, forgiveness is a great one. Release, sensation, and ylang ylang. These are both great for setting a romantic mood. If you're having a special night with your husband, your boyfriend, these are great ones for maybe setting a romantic mood.
And for your wives or your girlfriends.
Yeah, or your wives, your girlfriend, your partner, whoever.
Partner.
Other. Forgiveness and release, as well as valor and harmony, are in the feelings kit. If ever you've gotten angry or had any negative feelings, the feelings kit is for you. It's really a great way to help you just, kind of let go of the past, because feelings buried alive never die. You have to address them in order to let go of them. Sometimes it's painful, but the feelings kit definitely makes it a lot easier, because, if something's not said or if it's not felt, the oils work anyway. The oils can work in place of saying I forgive you, or actually thinking it. The oils will do the job without you even having to do all that work. And I think that's really awesome. And I have a old webinar on the feelings kit. I gotta redo it soon. So Alona, maybe that'll be a future job for us.
Sounds good to me.
So when you use these oils, set the environment. Allow space emotionally and physically to devote some time to yourself. Set some time aside, put some me time on your calendar, find a quiet area, turn down the lights, maybe light some organic, unscented beeswax candles, not just Yankee candles or any candles. Get your diffuser going, like I got over here, or maybe play some calming music. It's great. It's great to do this before bed. That's a great time to just like decompress, and it helps you to lead easily and peacefully into sleep. It's also good. What were you gonna say?
Good idea.
Yeah, and it's also good first thing in the morning. But if you're rushing in the morning, maybe it's better to do this at nighttime. So give yourself about an hour to complete. To just like give yourself some time. If you want to work on all the chakras at once, you can, or if you want to just like start one by one, just give yourself at least an hour just so you have some time afterwards to become fully present again. So the first time you do this, it might take a little bit longer. After you get into the groove, it might be like quicker, or you can adjust one or two of the chakras at a time instead of like a full alignment. So the amount of time you spend on each chakra is totally up to you. And you might feel an energetic release and know it's time to move on to the next one, or maybe you don't know, you're just gonna move on because maybe you're like, okay, I gotta go, time's ticking. Everyone's unique, so there's no wrong or right way to do it. So when you get started, turn up your heat slightly and find a position you're most comfortable. Maybe you can sit reclined with your legs crossed. That has the benefit of it being easier to handle the oils better, if you're like kind of sitting up rather than laying down. But laying down definitely is more relaxing. So maybe use a pillow or rolled up blankets under your knees and maybe under your head, just support yourself and just make sure you're comfortable. So basically you can put a blanket on yourself or maybe just over your shoulders and have your oils near you. Maybe have them nearby, maybe have like a little tray or like a nightstand. And feel free to substitute any oil. If you hear something from us or if you read something online, never feel like, oh my God, I don't have that oil, I can't do it. Totally fine. You could do with whatever. You could do it with the oils from the starter kit. You could just start from wherever. So to begin, a great one to start with is frankincense. So that one, or Valor is a great one. Valor contains frankincense, and Valor is the same frequency as bone. So that's a good one to start using the oils with. And if you've never layered oils before, you can totally start with just one oil and just try that and see how that feels. But if you want to get a little more creative, you want to start layering oils like I just showed you guys. Just make sure you're drinking lots of water. And so put 1 drop of frankincense, Valor, or any oil you have, and just rub your hands together clockwise 3 times to activate the oil. Place the cupped hands over the face and focus on slow inhales and slow exhales. And repeat the breaths at least 3 times or until you feel relaxed and ready to move forward. So basically, you can do that over and over with the different oils. And you can, with each oil, you can put your hand on the chakra that you want to balance and just keep taking deep inhales. You put your hands on your heart. Take deep inhales. Or another way you can do it is have one hand on, your back. Maybe you're like holding on your back heart chakra, and then one hand on your front heart chakra.
Ooh.
Inhale. Exhale, and then you can switch them. That's another great way to, if you ever want to align your spine, you can put oils on both your hands. Put one hand on the top of your back spine and one hand on the other bottom of your spine. Just inhale and exhale, and that'll just align your spine, and you can switch. And and you can repeat that with all the different chakras. And, don't feel embarrassed. I know when you first start with this, you're kind of like, it's weird, I'm breathing deeply in my room by myself. But just let go of that, and just know that you're taking time for self-care. You're taking time for yourself, and you're gonna feel so much better afterwards. And it's a great way to just have a little spa. It's a free spa session with yourself without taking a trip to the spa.
I love it. Well, I think that's it for tonight. Rachel, thanks so much for that. Not only, typically we've been talking about the oils, but, really, how do we apply it? How do, because people are going to get these oils, and if you've never used these oils before, you might be thinking like, do I smell it? Do I eat it? Do I put in a cup of water? What do I do? And I think this was a really great share. So thanks so much.
Thanks, Alona.
So our next session, ladies and gentlemen, mijos y mijas, is next Wednesday on December 9th, where we'll be talking about the throat chakra, which is after the heart chakra, my favorite chakra, because it's one of my most activated chakras, obviously, through with communication. But we'll talk more about that next week. So hopefully you'll join us. And as always, you can find us on YouTube. Rachel will be posting the link on the page that you found this event through, as well as our contact information. So namaste.
Yeah, thanks guys. And I'm going to be archiving all the videos, so if you missed the other ones, you'll be able to catch up.
Great.
Before we hang up, I want to show you guys what I've been using. So this is the USB diffuser from Young Living, and it has a little oil bottle inside that you can fill up, and it just sends like little, there's no water, it's just oil.
Yep.
And I've been carrying around this portable battery charger you're supposed to use it for your phone, but guess what I use it for?
Hooray!
Into the air, and I love it, and I totally recommend it. This I bought from Young Living, and this I got from fluxmob.com. My boyfriend recommended it to me, and these are great. This is a great Christmas gift. Just make sure when you're getting a reusable or a phone charger, like a battery pack, make sure it's good quality, because a lot of those $5 ones are like, they'll work for a week and then kaputs. So great Christmas gift.
It is. I actually plug my diffuser in my laptop while I'm at work, and people who share the room with me, just at the beginning, they're like, what's going on? And they're like, yeah, I like that. That's great. Keep on doing that one. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Raise the vibrational frequency wherever you are. So great share on the USB diffuser.
Thanks, Alona.
Thank you, Rachel.
Awesome. See you guys next week.
Namaste, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Cheers.